Hola amigos, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reacting to Gabriel Iglesias. I've reacted to one of his videos before and it was really hilarious. So today I was scrolling down through YouTube and I saw this rest in peace Chente, obviously referring to Vicente Fernandez, who passed away in December. If you don't know who Vicente Fernandez is, he's an absolute icon in Mexico. He's like our Elvis Presley. He has songs that whenever you're out with your friends, you will listen to, and everybody knows the lyrics. So that's Vicente Fernandez. He unfortunately passed away. I think he was 81 years old at the moment. So I'm really excited to see this one, rest in peace Chente. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and see this. But first, I always forget, if you're new here, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and if there's anything you would like me to react to next, please put it down in the comments below and I'll make sure I get to it as soon as I possibly can. And now, without any further ado, let's go. Oh, I just need to change the audio output device. Here we go.
Would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now. I said, Emily, let me tell you something. If she says no, I want to meet him. I'll be right back. Ama, dime, mijo. Emily wants to know if you would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now. Mijo, that sounds nice. All right, Emily, she's in. Emily goes, is she even a fan? I go, trust me, that's her reaction. She's good. She has the whole house covered with Vicente Fernandez records and cassettes. Okay, we're good. So Emily comes back and she puts these special VIP bracelets on us with a little click, and she walks us through a door into the backstage area. As soon as we went through the door, I knew exactly where we were. I was just there a week ago. So I got my mom arm in arm and we're walking down the hallway, okay? Come on, Ma, let's go. Let's go. We're walking down the hallway and we're getting closer and closer to Vicente Fernandez's dressing room. The door is wide open and I can hear a commotion coming out of the dressing room. And then a man and a woman exit the room, and the man is holding on to the woman's shoulders and he's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And the woman looks destroyed, okay? Mascara's running down her face. My mom sees that and she's like, mijo, did you see that? Did you see what the mascara? What the mascara parece puta la cabrona.
Oh my God.
Sorry, puta means friendly.
Of course it does.
So we get by the door, and the closer we get, we start to see a guy in the room. He comes to the door.
That's something my mom would totally say as well.
In the room, there's three people, okay? There's Vicente Fernandez, the photographer, and a handler. The handler comes to the door, and you can tell by his voice that he works for like a Mexican radio station because he's got that voice. You know, like, hola, hola, pásale, pásale. Pásale in Spanish means come on in. So we start to walk into the room. And let me tell you guys something. If you grew up listening to Vicente Fernandez from a young age and you get the opportunity to meet him, it is seriously a religious experience. My mom and I are entering the room. The only thing missing is the freaking You don't look at him, you look at the floor. Out of respect, you just look at the floor and come on, Ma. We get all the way up to him and I see boots. And when I see the boots, my mom and I both just He knows what you're doing. He knows you're checking him out. So what he does is he poses, okay? Vicente stands there and he poses. He'll have the sombrero, the hat, to his side. And then he doesn't look at you. He looks away. And he sticks his chest out and he stands there looking like a big ass bottle of tapatio at Costco. And then he looked at me. And he recognized me, not as a comedian, but because I was there the week before and my photo was hanging outside his door. It's whoever's there last, they always rotate the photo. So he sees me and he's like,
Hijo, tú eres el muchacho que está en la foto, que está allá afuera.
I go, yeah, that's me outside, yeah.
Hola.
Vicente, I'm sorry. Le presento mi mamá. I'm like, oh my God, I think I just offered up my mom to Vicente Fernandez. She's like 73, better late than never, Ma, get him. My mom starts walking up to Vicente. He was so nice. He goes out to shake my mom's hand, and my mom grabs his hand. And I don't know where she got this strength and energy from, but she grabbed him and pulled him in hard, like the video game. Get over here. And then hooked him. She hooked him and she starts
Get over here. That's a Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
screaming into his chest, Mi Chente, Mi Chente, Mi Chente. I'm like, oh my God, she's getting horny. And he knew too. Because he was like, quítamela, quítamela. The photographer, the handler, and me, the three of us, is what it took to pull her off of Vicente. We sit her down, she's bawling. Mascara's running down her face.
Another one bites the dust.
The photographer shaking his head. I guess Vicente had dinner earlier that night. He was eating barbecue because I had those wet naps, barbecue wet naps. And so we take the wet naps and we start cleaning the mascara off my mom's face. And we stand her up and we posed her and we took the picture. Emily comes over and she takes us and she escorts us to our seats in the front. And for 3 hours, my mom was on her feet listening to his. She refused to sit down. Mom, you should sit. No, como que es el Chente. Holding a shot of tequila that she never drank. She was 3 hours on her feet, never once sat down. That's how powerful his music was. My mom felt no pain for that entire time. And the minute that freaking concert was over, dun, da, dun, dun, dun. My feet! Oh my God, mijo, mis pies! Ay, pinche callo! Oh my God, my feet! Ay! And I'm like, oh great. So now I gotta drag this living novela to the parking lot. I helped her into the car. My feet! I told you to sit down. You don't sit for Chente. Here comes Emily. Did you guys have a good time? I go, Emily, we had the greatest time. Thank you so much. I got something for you. I go, what's up? And she hands me an envelope, and I open it. And inside the envelope is the picture. She printed it out for me. And when I looked at it, I got so choked up because I have never seen my mom so happy in a picture. And it's not that she wouldn't smile. She would smile, but it was that, 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Oh, I want to see the picture. I hope he shows it.
But this one was like... And what makes it extra special is that is the last photo I have of my mom, and she was the happiest. And I know that moment wouldn't be possible if I did not do this for a living.
Oh, that was sad at the end. Yeah, that was the effect Vicente had on people, and I also I never went to any of his concerts, which is a shame. But he was really a people's person. Whenever I think his motto was, "As long as you keep clapping, I'll keep singing." And I have friends that went to some of his concerts and they just had the best experience ever. So rest in peace, Vicente Fernandez. We'll always remember him. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. If there's anything you would like me to react to next, please put it down in the comments below. I'll make sure I get to it as soon as I possibly can. But without any further ado, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I will see you next time. Bye.